the honey green tea from Koi with golden bubble.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Are you a 100% sugar girl or a 0% sugar person?
In between lah.
In between. Okay, yay. Okay, we can be friends. All right. So, isn't it awesome to have been appointed to be SSO's artist in residence? Like, it sounds like such a respected and atas title. How does it feel?
I'm very thrilled and honored to be given this SSO title because it comes with a series of concerts which the SSO and I have more opportunities to play live concerts together. And also, there are 2 CD albums, which is including the Vivaldi and the Four Seasons, and the full Mozart concertos.
Yes. Okay. So I wanted to ask as well. Your album will be released soon, right?
Yep.
That's so exciting. Would you like to share with us a little bit more about this upcoming album?
My debut album consists of the Vivaldi Four Seasons and the Locatelli's Concerto of the Harmonic Labyrinth, and they are available for purchase on the 2nd and 3rd of March at my Brook concert.
At the concert that I'm going to speak to you about in a bit. That's so exciting. I'm definitely getting myself a copy. Well, so your career as a violinist has really launched, right? I can imagine you're doing so many concerts now. How often do you perform?
Quite often when I get the opportunity to.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Anyway, fun fact, I got my bachelor's of music in music performance. Actually, I'm a cellist, but
wow.
I can never get over how nervous I get before each performance. So I need to ask you, because you are the pro, do you still get nervous on stage, or are you like a super seasoned performer and like very chill?
Honestly, I don't feel anxious because when I'm on stage, I'm usually excited rather than anxious, and that helps me to focus even better.
Wow, yeah. I love that. So you don't get any performance anxiety at all?
Yeah, it's mainly excitement.
Wow, I'm so envious. And you're so young as well, right? How old are you now?
I'm 16.
Wow. So the people and the musicians and conductors that you mostly work with, they're all much older than you, right? So how does it feel to be working with musicians who are at least twice your age?
Older musicians, like, they are very experienced and like they're also very supportive as well. So I can learn a lot of new things from them.
So they're basically like uncles and aunties to you.
Yeah.
In our Chinese culture, right, like for me, I really resonate with respecting the elders. Like I get very intimidated by the older generation, especially since, you know, like you said, they have so much experience. So what happens if, for example, you disagree with something like an interpretation of a phrase or something in general, you want it to be played differently than what the conductor or orchestra wants? Then what do? Just curious.
We'll normally discuss it out first before like really playing it together. So we have a bunch of ideas and we'll go with the one that we both agree with.
Okay, so what happens though when the other party disagrees with what you're saying or you can't come to an agreement? Has that ever happened before?
Like, me and the conductor, we actually like discussed it before.
Okay, so everything has been going smooth so far.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, I really admire how far you've come, you know, when you're still so young. You're really doing very well, and you're such an inspiration and motivation to other young musicians and violinists who look up to you. And I'm sure they're all dying to know, and I am also, how much do you practice in a day?
I practice for about like 5 to 6 hours per day.
Wow, 5 to 6 hours a day. And do you have like a standard practice routine, you know, warm-ups and stuff that you do that you can share just a little bit on air?
Yeah, I normally do the open string first. Then after that, it's the finger exercise and then scales and double stops. And then after that, maybe sometimes it's a bit of like studies. And then after that, I go into the pieces.
Wow, so you do work on technique very religiously, right?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. I'm gonna follow that, and I'm gonna add that to my practice routine, and hopefully I improve soon. All right. Enough about violin though, but I'm curious about this because when I was a teenager, I was so into different styles and fashion. I had like a tomboy phase and then like a super K-pop idol phase. What's your go-to outfit on like a day off?
I don't really like think about which genre, like which fashion my clothes is in.
Okay, so you don't have like a go-to style?
I do, but sometimes I just throw outfits together and it's nice.
Wow, okay, professional, natural, très chic. I love that. All right, okay. So finally, tell us more about the Bruch Violin Concerto that you'll be performing on the 2nd and 3rd of March with the SSO. Why Bruch?
Actually, for this one it's because I have mentioned to Hans last year that I have learned the Bruch Concerto, but I didn't have the opportunity to perform it yet. So Hans was planning the program for the whole season, and he actually thought that this Brook Violin Concerto fits really well for me at my development as a soloist. So, of course, Mendelssohn will be just as good, but he chose this Brook and paired it out with the Mahler 5, which I think it's a very beautiful program.
Yes, it is. And which part is your favorite in the Bruch Violin Concerto? Like when I watch the concert, like this week, what should I look out for? Which part will you really be, giving it your all?
Everything.
Everything. Okay, yes. You don't have a favorite part in the concerto for me to look out for?
Because everything's my favorite.
Wow, I love that. All right. Okay, to finish off, if you were to choose 3 words to describe the Bruch Violin Concerto, what will they be?
Serious, romantic, and triumphant.
Serious, romantic, and triumphant. I love that. All right. Thanks so much, Chloe, for your time.
No problem.
Thank you.
Thank you.